Watch your style.
The first game in the series not developed nor published by Sega. Bearing the weight of reviving a classic, developers Dotemu and Lizardcube step in 26 years after the last official game. Opening up with stylistic comic book cutscenes, the story unfolds 10 years after the events of Streets of Rage 3. The children of Mr. X basically want to corrupt everything good. The story is simple and it doesn't take itself too seriously. The story mode only took me 4 hours to complete. Through my initial playthrough, I have to admit I wasn't too impressed. Although I soon recognised the true brilliance of the game through its replayability and unlockable content. Through the lifetime score system we could unlock content such as the Streets of Rage 1 and 2 soundtracks, CRT filters, and most notably the additional characters. Not simply being reskins, characters play how they were in their previous games. Cherry was my favourite character. She's a monster at combos, doesn't hit hard, has the ability to run, and has aerial attacks. Floyd can toss enemies easily and has long range to make up for his slow movement. Adam Hunter is unlocked via story mode and is an all-round character. Blaze has great special moves, and Axel is good at juggling enemies, allowing for high combos. Enemies have their own unique tactics, some focus on uppercuts while others use kicks. New enemies are introduced at a steady pace through the game's 12 levels, keeping the combat fresh. All 12 levels end in a boss battle. Bosses have uninterruptible attacks, each with attack patterns you'll have to learn, and you can't simply button bash and hope to win. What's new in the game? We have a combo meter earning you extra points. The meter is shared in multiplayer mode, so if a player is hit, the combo is broken and you'll get none of the points, adding to the idea of watching each other's back. Multiplayer mode makes brawlers come alive. Now thanks to the internet, we could rage the streets with players across the globe. Special moves can be used offensively and defensively, although when used take a chunk of your life. Lost health can be earned back through chaining together standard combo attacks. Break your combo and you lose your health permanently. The side of the screen now acts as a wall, allowing enemies to bounce back, making it easier to juggle enemies and to rack up on the combos. Further to what's new is the weapon catch maneuver. If a thrown weapon makes contact with an enemy, it will bounce back and you could catch it, and some enemies would catch the thrown weapons. The game packs plenty of content, with boss rush mode offering a difficult challenge, arcade mode where you could complete the game in one sitting, with 5 difficulty settings to choose from, affecting how many credits and enemies are on screen. We also have the player vs player battle mode, where you could challenge an opponent locally or online. The developers added some neat Easter eggs in the game. The first stage follows the same layout from Streets of Rage 2. Consulting the original design documents, we now see a car crashing into a wall. This wasn't pulled off in 1992 due to the Mega Drive's technical limitations. When you tase an arcade machine, you can unlock boss battles from Streets of Rage 2. The music for the game was decent, covering a wide genre of music from jazz, synth to dubstep. Even the man Yozo Kohiro is on board. Although once I unlocked the retro soundtracks, I had no intentions in going back. What I didn't like about this game. The player can be hit whilst fallen. With no invincibility period, the player doesn't have a window to maneuver. I would have enjoyed to see more frames of animations, as I felt the motion didn't look completely fluid. To summarise, this is a love letter to fans, packs plenty of content, modernises enough to keep things fresh, whilst paying homage to a legacy. Anyways guys, as always it's been a pleasure and I want to thank you for supporting my channel.